Well, I'll tell you, man. I also happen to be a premium grade cis straight white dude, and let me tell you, I think you're gonna get murdered.
Hello and welcome to the Answers to Lemon, the smartest icebreakers from the dumbest dudes. Do you want a really cool hoodie? Do you want to talk to friends about a really cool hoodie while you're waiting for your really cool hoodie? Well, if you want to do something different, you can always ask them weird questions and have that go and be really good and everything's fine. Here's your God of Odd, Connor.
I just hope today isn't going to be one of those really food heavy episodes where just the gifts from above give us all the fast food question. And I mean, and a big part of it is I'm just going to be hungry, and I'm probably going to bring that into my answers today. But boy, let me tell you, I'm bringing in hungry energy.
I just finished dinner. I'm your humble host, Evan. So hopefully we can balance each other out. Hey,
Jealous. Bud? Yeah, still here. I was hoping that you would keep talking for a couple of seconds.
Oh, I thought you were unwell.
Nope.
I was genuinely like, is Connor okay? Do I need to like stop the podcast and be like, do I need to call your wife? Are you dead?
Not throwing up, just turning off my air conditioning.
Okay.
Easy mistake to make.
I got a weird way to start this podcast real fast.
Please do.
If that's cool by you. I have talked about the Raskol Hoodie Club in the past. So there's this lovely lady out of some Midwestern state named Megan. She is an artist who uses hoodies as canvas, and it's some of the coolest like designs that I've seen. Some of the most comfortable stuff. This is an auditory medium, so you can't see what I'm wearing, but I'm wearing one in solidarity, even though I'm fucking roasting in this just like sauna of an office that I have.
But you can hear in his voice the velvety smooth comfort that comes inside of that sauna.
Yeah. It's great. I love it. I can't wait for it to get cooler so I can wear like all of my nice ones because I'm part of the club, and basically it's an annual subscription. You pay a couple of bucks a month to support an artist, and then you get a hoodie shipped directly to you. You get part of a cool art community. You get to see like the process and stuff. You get like savings on the website if you want to buy more of her stuff. Candidly, I haven't. Not that it's not worth it. It's just I'm poor. But she reached out to me because we talked about her on the podcast in the past, and she's just like, hey, I'm just running a deal that if it's your first time joining the hoodie club, it's $40 instead of like, I think 80-ish. So like half off. You get a hoodie shipped to you and you can support an artist. And I don't know, she's cool to us, so I'm just trying to be cool to her and save you money if you're interested, but then you're also not saving money because you wouldn't have bought this if I didn't tell you. I don't know how ads work, but you should support her.
I should make more art friends, I think. I feel like you've probably on an uninterrupted combo streak of supporting and shouting out cool people who put good things into the world. I have never even dipped my toe into those waters.
I have so many more, dude. I've got a ton of people from a con that I need to reach out to just be like, hey, how can I support your cool ass art?
Yeah, yeah. That is one of those areas where you and I differ. You are a katamari at these conventions, just accumulating people and friends and connections.
Do you know how you too, Connor, could do this at conventions? By asking them weird questions and having a nice conversation with them. I'm fucking...
There it is.
I'm the proof, baby. The podcast works, bitches.
He does it. He lives it. He breathes it. The answer is a lemon.
It is a lemon. So many people be like, the answer is a lemon. What's the question? I'm like, perfect. I get to give them a weird question now and have a conversation with a stranger. I might be going to a abandoned mall with a stranger that I met. We'll see how it goes.
Don't do that, man. No. Listen, you're in a horror movie. You're in the first 8 minutes of a horror movie.
Oh, but man, she was cool to talk to.
Yeah, yeah. Otherwise, wouldn't be a very good horror movie. If somebody just came through and assaulted you with the opportunity to be in an abandoned place with them, probably you just say like, no, thank you. That's a short film. That's
No, but
very quick.
isn't there a part of you that wants to go to abandoned places?
Well, yeah, yeah, a huge part of me.
And it's put on a silver platter for you, and you're gonna be like, "Oh no, I'm gonna get killed." Like, no, I'm gonna take that risk. I mean, maybe it's just because I'm a cis straight white guy that I have the luxury of being like, I'm not gonna get killed.
Well, I'll tell you, man. I also happen to be a premium grade cis straight white dude, and let me tell you, I think you're gonna get murdered. But there's I'd say I'd probably give you 94% of a chance of surviving and having a cool story about going to an abandoned a mall. Did you say?
Yeah,
That's like the liminal space of our lives.
that's why I want to go to it.
We grew
There's
up
a
in mall culture.
There's apparently like a whole New York Times article about this place. I'm like, you hook me up, girl.
Abandoned place. Personally, my abandoned place of choice is being reclaimed by nature.
Yeah, yeah, I like that thought.
But the
All right,
quiet, clean atmosphere of an abandoned mall. Yeah, oh, this is perfect. Actually, you get to go to the abandoned mall, and I don't have to get murdered, but I do get to hear about it later.
everything comes. Everything comes up, Connor. That's all we need. How you been, bud? Oh shit, we no, never. Fuck you. I don't care how you been. Hey, two listeners. Every Wednesday is Weird Question Wednesday on social media, and we ask you some weird questions, and then we talk about our favorite answers. Sorry for cutting you off, bud, but we have a format. We have a very rigid format that I don't know what it is yet.
No, hey, this is important. No, you go, you do it. You are the glue that keeps this from devolving into formless nothingness.
There we go. And I'm going to give a shout out to the Krillin that I met at the anime convention that I was at. His handle on the social medias will also be in the not the comments, the description below. But he had a great Krillin from Dragon Ball Z cosplay, and he got the question, what is your midlife crisis food stand? And he said he's going to start Burrito Gong, and it is a shittier and cheaper Taco Bell, and I am all for that. Bring me
the shittiness and the cheapness of Taco Bell are its prime qualities.
I know, and now we're going back to when we were in high school, shitty and cheap. Remember the taco box? There was like 12 tacos for $10.
Yes, I remember trying to buy one at 8 a.m. and finding out that, oh, why isn't Taco Bell open until lunchtime? That's wild.
I was around you for that day. You complained about that to me. I don't remember what was going on, but I remember this now.
I was going to share the tacos with friends.
Yeah, so now you got to go to Burrito Gong, courtesy of Krillin Cosplay Man. I'm sorry for forgetting your name, bud.
And so I threw out on Reddit, if you could add a season to the year, what would it be and what would it be like? And I heard from Weak Breadfruit 6117, who said, completely random for a month, no idea what tomorrow or the rest of the week will look like. A season that swallows plans and doesn't give them back to you.
That's magical. That's being a kid in summertime.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh man, they had a whole show about that. It was called Phineas and Ferb. What are we gonna do today?
Same thing we do every day. That's a different show.
That's speaking of the brain. That's Animaniacs.
Yeah, different one. But yeah, I love the concept of like you can't feel like you're supposed to be doing something that day because that whole month you specifically didn't make any plans to do anything at all. You couldn't, no matter how hard you try.
I love that so much because like candidly, I've for the first time in my life. Sorry, Mom, I know you bought me them for school, but like I'm using a planner for the first time, and like it's really fucking sparse, but like it's got like my psych appointment and shit in it, so like that's important, and like it's really nice and helpful. But if I could throw that right out the window and just live,
Yeah.
that'd be dope.
Live
Not
every
just like, oh, I'm
day
gonna
as
hate
it
work
comes up.
for the next 5 days, and then I'm gonna try to cram in the cool shit that I want to do, or the boring stuff that I need to do on the other 2 days of the week. Like, yeah, just be like, what does today entail? Oh, apparently it's learning to make baklava from scratch. Like, thank you, 10 a.m. whims in the middle of the month.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Think about all the businesses that would probably be shut down because you couldn't schedule anyone to come in that day.
That, or
And
just
now,
like the masseuses just have, it's all just like lines. Remember lines? Everybody, no one can like buy like mobile order. You got to just like stand and talk to a person like it's the 90s again.
yeah. Oh, way back when. Yeah. Queues. Ugh.
Cues. What a weird word. It's called a line. It's a line, Connor.
It's physically impossible to spell the word queues.
Yeah. But thank you for your answers. If you want your answers featured on the podcast, follow us on social media at
The answer is a lemon.
The Answer is a Lemon, and give us your cool answers, and then we'll be like, hey, man, this answer was cool. We're going to talk about it. That's how you do it. It's like the lottery, except a lot fucking easier.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we will rig this system for you, no doubt.
Yeah. Anyway, Connor, how you been?
How have I been? Pretty decent. I am this close to bringing my Halloween decorations out way too early. September the 1st. By the time of airing, I will have already done this.
Oh, how about that? I
I'm
that
pretty
that
excited.
and that's okay with Leah because after Labor Day, and Labor Day is the first, she is cool with the spooky stuff happening.
I've been really excited to watch Halloween take more and more territory on the calendar.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is a trend in just the last couple of years. It used to be you wouldn't even see pumpkin shaped Reese's at the grocery store until October 1st.
Right.
But there's Halloween candy been on the shelves for weeks.
Yeah.
Goodwill's lousy with Halloween decor.
Not ours. Not yet.
Sad. What a sad thing.
I disagree. I am still an October purist, but that's just
No.
because I don't want any more encroachment. Like I like the things having their times. Like I want to appreciate the season in it for what it is. Like September should be pre-fall fall, October should be Halloween, November should be fall, and then December can be the Christmas bullshit, and then it's depression for the rest of it until spring comes around again.
This feels like a good system to you.
It works for me.
Unfortunately, Evan, you're ignoring the realities of war. There's empty space, and it will be consumed. Christmas started it. Let's not pretend that Christmas did not fire the opening salvo
I
on this
have
particular March.
I know we have an annual Christmas episode. You know my feelings on Christmas, and we're not in our Christmas episode, so I can be me if we want to get into it.
No, let's save it. Let's.
I don't either.
We'll tighten it up. But all of which is to say, I'm excited for Halloween presents,
And I
for
am
putting
genuinely
out my
happy for
spooky
you.
things.
And I think
Get
that's
more
great.
bang out of my decoration buck.
I'm hoping that I can play a scary game come October like I always try to, and then I get too spooked or too busy with being an adult.
Very
That's
different
awesome.
obstacles.
Yeah. Yeah,
Getting
both,
too spooked
both
to play
scary
a
though.
scary game. That's right. That's the way it's supposed to work. Like at
Oh,
that point,
dude.
you've won. The game did everything to you what it was supposed to.
Yeah. That being said, though, there's supposed to be a new Silent Hill coming out someday that's made by the guy who made Higurashi and Umineko, and I am so ready. Because that stuff, like, those were visual novels, and they scared the crap out of me. So I can't wait for the video game.
Isn't Silent Hill one of those series like Sonic where no one has made a good one of them in years and years, and everybody's always sad when the new one comes out?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hate to see you getting your hopes up, bud. You're gonna get another sad Silent Hill.
No, that's fair, but I have the utmost faith in this writer. Um Again, this person made me read 8 books through a visual novel.
That is quite the feat. That is pretty good. That now my hopes are up too. Damn. Now I'm gonna be upset with you.
He's one of Mike's favorite authors, and stop. So, yeah. The hopes are up, but not high enough, cuz I'm still going to wait and buy it on sale and, not I'm cheap.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yours God made you. But how you been aside from cheap?
God, I don't know. I've been playing music again. That's been dope. Just I've been busting around on the bass and having a grand old time. So, yeah. Yeah, that and Taco Bell brought their street chalupas back, and my God, Leah and I keep giving that company way too much money, but they're so good.
Hey, what is that?
Yeah, dude, it's like they got steak and chicken, and it's a chalupa shell, and then they melt cheese, and they wrap another shell around it, and then they cover it in one of the sauces and onions.
Oh, that sounds really good. Damn, I told you, man. I told you. I already told you.
You asked me what's been going on in my life, and it's been Taco Bell. Because
This is the second Taco Bell thing that you've told me about. You already primed these pumps by bringing up that awesome answer from the cosplayer.
And the worst part is, I was part at the anime convention that I attended, a part of an exercising the cringe out of you ritual that was a beautiful bastardization on the Catholic Mass, and they replaced the host and the wine with Cinna Twists and Baja Blast. It's the Taco Bell trifecta, Connor.
I'm gonna implode. I'm gonna cave in on myself.
This is my life. Apparently it revolves around Mexican themed fast food restaurants.
All right, we got to move on. Let's hope that the question machine that we've built is going to give us something that isn't going to heighten my hunger. 63.
63. What food do you want to eat right now?
Evan. I know that's not it. This is sacred. All right, don't start coming up with bullshit questions.
No, but real talk, I'm gonna put that one on for future one because that's a fun little question. Because everyone's got a craving at a different time.
That's so true.
We're not workshopping shit. What album artwork draws you in the most?
Oh. I am not a great admirer of album artwork. This is going to take me a minute.
Mine is Foxy Shazam's Foxy Shazam.
Oh, is that the black and white one with the red paint? Damn it. That's the
You should have just answered. You should have just fucking answered.
I know.
If you didn't hem and haw, I wouldn't have had to steal it from you. You just gotta grab life by the horns and then just fucking suplex the bull. Dude, could you imagine like Toreadors actually wrestling the bulls? That'd be dope.
This is why I'm an advocate for steroids. Let's find out what these athletes can really do if we hold no bars and we just turn them into giant mountains of athleticism. Yeah. Not what God intended. I don't want what God intended. I don't want a human being. I want a monster wrestling a bull.
I mean, did God not intend for this to happen by giving us the brains to surpass what God intended?
God gave us many temptations we were supposed to say no to. And this is one of those things that I am going to say, you know what? We're taking this one.
Like,
let's make human monsters to wrestle the bulls.
Have you seen Jujumifu on any social medias?
No. What is that?
He is this crazy steroided out bodybuilder, but he is the most limber and flexible man you will ever see. He does the splits, he does backflips, and he's built like a fucking brick wall.
I did not know you could do that. I thought you had to trade.
Not this man.
Huh.
Yeah, go check out some of his videos. He's got like crazy chaos energy, but like seems to be not a shitty guy. I don't know much about him, so I can't really speak from Adam, but like I like the clips that I've seen.
But does he wrestle any bulls?
Not until we send him the email.
All right. To get back to our original question, can you
Yes.
describe for the audience, using the very best of your verbal picture painting, what
Yes.
this album
So
artwork is?
Foxy Shazam's self-titled album is it is a series of, I would say, four black women facing away from the camera, who are in basketball jerseys. And there is Eric Nally, the lead singer of Foxy Shazam, who is one of the palest humans on the face of this earth, sitting on top of a basketball with red paint up to his elbows, and there is a handprint on one of the ladies' bottoms. And I don't know why that is the album that jumped to my brain in this moment right now. But, you know, as God is my witness, that's what it is. It's Foxy Shazam's Foxy Shazam. Because I was introduced to this band by Connor with, hey, check out this artwork. Also, this song is awesome. And it was Life's a Bitch, but she's totally doable. And then I listened to the album like, Connor, how did you not tell me about Intro Bombs Away? Which is another song that has come up on the podcast. And I'm probably going to put the Eric Nally scream here. Again, just because I can.
Foxy Shazam is a lot of fun to talk about.
And again, Eric Nally opened up the Macklemore concert.
Yep.
It's just one of the just best cut from the cloth front men. Like, goddamn. But yeah, that album artwork is just the first one that came to my mind. It's a great album. It's a fun, playful cover, I think. It works for me. Makes me want to go listen to Foxy Shazam. I think there's always a part of me that wants to listen to Foxy Shazam.
I was gonna say, I was thinking that's probably your number one. Gosh, why haven't I been listening to them more? Kind of been.
Yeah, they're up there with Jonathan Colton, thanks to you from the other day.
You're welcome.
Fun fact about Foxy Shazam, though. The bass player owns a tea company.
Huh.
So, do you have anything to add, since this was an answer that came across your mind? Why it's captivating to you?
You know, there's something really compelling about a black and white photo with one color. It just draws the eye and becomes such a focal point. It's just a really strong artistic technique, in my opinion. And I think that it is done very well. I don't know if it's an album artwork that I can personally defend on its merits, but I can defend it as a piece of art. It is very compelling.
I'm so bummed. I just remembered the answer that I had that made me come up with this question.
Oh, you were just too eager to steal the album out of my mouth that you abandoned your own. For shame.
Which is a shame, because it is my favorite. I would argue my favorite album artwork of all time. I want to get the record just to hang it up.
What is it?
It is P.S. Eliot's Introverted Romance of Our Troubled Mind. It's a brownish, sepia-ish, I don't know, colors. I'm really bad at them. Squiggly background with this white silhouette, like very hipster style drawing of some kids from like the early aughts, you know, like the big glasses and the shaggy hair and like the I don't know, like the boho chic girl dressed up. And I think she's giving him a smooch on the cheek and like kind of like draped over him. And there's just so much like I don't know, there's just so much, like, not that was my high school young adult experience, but like those vibes are what to me it felt like to be a kid. And also that album fucking rips. I think I just really like really good albums with really good artwork.
It's the kind of thing you get excited about. for sure.
Yeah. So look, we each get doubles. We both can do Foxy Shazam, and we'll have one
Right.
extra one.
Okay.
It's like the
All
premiere ball from last episode all over again.
We will cut Foxy Shazam in half. We don't need Solomon to arbitrate. You'll get
Are you
half. I'll get half.
are you Foxy or are you Shazam?
I would really like to be Shazam, please.
I will be Foxy then. Thank you very much.
All right. Everybody's happy. That's a good compromise. So
Yeah.
for my next trick, for my whole personal album, I am sure that this is not the most compelling album artwork that I've ever seen, but it is the one that came to my mind today, and that means something.
That's
And
how these
it
questions
is-
work. It is you in this moment. And
That's
then
right.
you go fuck right after you give a great answer.
Yep. I'm gonna go with "The Long Black Veil" by the Chieftains.
I don't know this one.
No, I don't think you would. The Chieftains is an Irish collection. They do a lot of collabs with very famous bands and artists. The Rolling Stones are on this particular album.
Cool.
But the album artwork is a face of a person. But
This is
it's all
the record I
black.
got from your dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I think you lent it to me. Or he lent it to me. One of the two of you.
It's a very good album.
I'll have to give it a listen.
All right, that makes number
All right.
3 on your list of, gosh, I should have
Fuck!
listened to them. But
Oh no, we're entering Evan's music podcast. I'm sorry.
the cover art is it's very smoky. The person
Yes.
is very difficult to perceive. It's almost like scratched out and
Yep.
more the impressions of a face than a face properly.
Yeah. It almost feels distorted and ethereal upon looking at it.
And it really it matches up with the title track, the whole vibe of The Long Black Veil, the song.
Yeah.
An excellent song is about somebody who was cheating on their husband with their husband's best friend.
Okay.
All right. Now, this is an Irish love song. So what happens, Evan?
It's gonna be bad. There's gonna be death.
That's right. That's right,
Yep.
Evan. The guy that she was cheating with, he is accused of some kind of a crime.
Yep.
And a witness points to him and says he looks a lot like that guy who was doing that awful thing. And his alibi is the time he was spending with his best friend's wife.
Oh.
And he keeps it to himself. He's executed.
Oh my god. That's so Irish.
And the woman, the refrain is about her walking the hills in a long black veil. She's crying over his grave as the night winds wail, and there's like a misty fogginess and like a sadness and like so incredibly lonesome about the song itself. I think Van Morrison is doing the vocals on this one.
Okay.
And yeah, it fits. The album artwork gives you that sense of somebody who is not beyond being physically separated. It's like they're dipping into this isolated part of themselves that they can never share, something that they didn't share, even though it would have saved this man's life.
Wow.
Very Irish
Wow.
love song. Very
Yeah,
Irish.
there's a tragic beauty to it. Also, Within a Mile from Home by Flogging Molly. There's just something about that one that really fits the record.
I'm gonna pull that
That's
one
all.
up. This is a play along game, everybody. You should
Yeah.
be Googling these things as we go.
Whatever you're doing right now. Are you driving? Pull over. Not willing to pull over? Look at it anyway. You're on your phone, you fuckers. Stop looking at your phone while you're driving. Put it down. It's not important. Pisses me off.
Make a mental note. Of course, you're gonna remember later. You're going to. Of course, you're gonna remember to look all these things up later. Just
I was gonna
make a
say. I
mental
was gonna
note.
say, just take that pen out of your little cup holder. But no one writes anymore. Not.
Yeah, that's a fact. Although I do always keep pens in my car.
I do. I do know that. That's actually come up on the podcast.
Oh,
All right. What's our next question, bud? Let's keep the train a rolling.
And the night winds wail. 48.
48 is your band releases an album titled Odd Duck. What is the cover artwork?
Oh, this one's really old.
This one is ancient. It's only number 48 because we forgot about it until not recently, but in the span of time recently.
Do you remember what my original answer to this was? I think the duck had a lighter or a switchblade or something. It was like
yeah, because it was like a bunch. Yes, yours was a bunch of ducks off, like in the background, kind of huddled, like nervously looking away, and in the foreground there's another like greaser duck, and I think you said he was playing with a lighter.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Is that still your answer to this day?
No. I've got a new one. I'm a new man now. I've changed. I've grown.
I've got
odd.
Yeah. I'm going with my old one.
I'm all right. No, I'm gonna go fresh before I think it all the way through. So the odd duck. Do it. The odd duck is in a bar full of birds, and right at the bar in front of most people is like very, very center of everything. I want to say bartender is shining a glass. Blue Jay bartender. Let's go with that. Okay. Very anthropomorphized sort of folks. But
yep. Okay. I'm seeing it.
A duck who is like leaned on the counter with one elbow, obviously putting the moves on a pool inflatable ring with like a head of that is a duck.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really good.
That's what I'm going with. Yeah, pool floaty duck head ring.
That's so funny. Oh, I love that.
And they look almost exactly the same. It's obviously like this duck is looking at a duck that looks almost exactly like them. Putting moves
but
on,
not.
But definitely made of cheap plastic.
Oh, that's
and inflated
so
with somebody's
good.
lungs.
Duck at bar hitting on pool floaty ring. Got it. That's so good. All right, I gotta ask though, with this specific like setting that you've created, what is the genre that you're releasing into? Like what is this representing to the listener when they gaze upon your honestly masterpiece of an album cover? I love this. Can I take your answer and put it for the striking album cover that we just answered? Because holy shit, that's awesome.
Oh, you flatter me.
It's the truth too. Scary, isn't it?
What genre would go along with this? You're the only one of us. You've got far better chance of being able to actually draw something. So this is now your job. Or maybe it's listener number one, or perhaps listener number two's job. We've never had anybody draw something that we talked about. Can we get some fan art? That would be cool.
That'd be cool. But no, you're not getting out of your answer. What genre are you doing? I'll give you my thoughts, but I want yours. This isn't the Ask Evan a Weird Question and only get Evan's answers podcast. It's for conversation. There's two people, two brains, one heart, all God.
Listen, yeah, the answer's 11 is pretty good. The conversation starters are pretty interesting. It does get weirdly preachy at different points. They do just burst into evangelical song from time to time. I don't really understand.
It's a very, very strange. One person didn't want to offend a Mormon.
I'm gonna say that this is like swingy, like Zoot Suit Riot style, like think Cherry Poppin' Daddies or Big Bad Voodoo Daddy covers of popular modern songs.
Ooh, that's fun. Like maybe a Lou Bega.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun. That's really
never
fun.
mind. Not popular modern songs. Popular songs from 20, 30, 40 years ago. Popular songs. Yeah. Let's go with that. I don't keep up with the kids.
I got a Big Bad Voodoo Daddy for a CD for a quarter at a yard sale once. That's the life that I'm living. Um, I like yours better. I was gonna say like a lounge cabaret kind of sound.
Mm-hmm.
But no,
There's some of that in there. Some of that in
yours
there.
is great. Yours
Yeah.
is great.
All right. What about you?
My
Dig it up.
my
What's
answer.
your unchanged, your monolith of a response, your
I
odd
just
duck?
I really like this album idea. It's very of its time. But it is a man from the early teens. Got like the beanie cap, the long hair, like hoodie, like tattered pants. In a like sitting in a cardboard box with his knees up to his chin, hands wrapped around his shins. The cardboard box and he are in the middle of a sidewalk that is busy, that like people are walking either side to, and he is staring straight ahead at the storefront. So like you're so like with you looking at him, you're like walking down the sidewalk, and you get the perspective of seeing this guy on the ground staring at the store to the left of you as cars go by on the right in like a busy metropolitan area, while you and others are just trying to live your lives, and this guy's just there.
I forgot how little duck there was in your original
Yeah,
answer.
no, because
Yeah, I've been pretty consistently
it's not a
literal.
odd duck. It's an odd duck.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a reason you haven't changed it. That is a
I
solid. It's very picturesque.
I like it a lot. I think it's a fun album cover. I
Yeah.
I'm definitely not the type to write music to it. Um,
What genre of music would go along with it?
it's see that's the thing. It's got the trappings of like the alternative like indie rock that I like.
Hmm.
But it gets a little too spacey shoegazy for parts of it. Like it goes on a little bit too long for like some of the outros, and it's got like some spoken word lyrics to like some of the songs. It's not all like sung. It's kind of like heady. Like it's a little bit more stonery than my steez.
There's a little something about this that makes me think original lineup and original sound for Modest Mouse.
Yeah, but I like that.
For
I
whatever reason. But we're not going to get into it. That's an ancient argument.
Yeah, it's totally fair, totally fair. But yeah, like take that and just like make it less interesting, if that makes sense. Because like like even though it's fucking weird, there's like something interesting to it. Like make it a little bit more boring.
Why? So I'm surprised that you're writing bad like non-literal music for this great album cover that you love so much.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
It's an album cover that cannot possibly, the music just can't live up to it, is what you're saying.
Maybe I just I don't see like I don't see myself writing or like the type of music that I like and like attributing it to that kind of cover in my head. But like I
Uh-huh.
can see it with my musical upbringing, pretentious aughts music. That's the kind of vibe that I get off of this idea. And like who maybe like fuck maybe I'll write a record and then we can make Odd Duck and it can slap.
I'm gonna say there's something so true to life about it, though. I really like that you're saying, nah, the music's not that good, as much as you love the album cover, because so often you do pick up a a CD and everything inside of it is nothing as good as what's wrapping it. The
Yeah.
outside is so appealing and it draws you in, and then you find out that that is where all of the artistry and all the creativity went, and the music inside is actually like not as good.
Life's weird, man.
Why isn't there a museum dedicated to album artwork?
Maybe we start it.
you walk up, the headphones are like right in the walls. It's got the little spray bottle like at the gym where you clean it off after you use it. So like
Yeah.
you put the headphones back up on the, but it's constantly playing the album over and over again. You
Yeah.
can't choose a track. You just jump in the middle of it and see how that particular snippet of the album fits the artwork that you're
Holy
looking at
shit.
in front of you.
I love this idea. This is a great idea. Like, if we ever get like some form of capital to like do this kind of thing, I would love to set this up. And if one of our two listeners wants to do it instead, I will fucking come visit it. I will put
You
my
do need to invite
$5 in your tip. Like, keep the arts museum open plexiglass box when you first walk into the thing.
Yeah, credit the podcast. Let us know what's happening. I reserve
We
the
got
right to
album
involve a lawyer.
recommendations. All right, all right. Question three. Question three. What we got going on?
Number
This is
seven.
this 7.
Seven.
Seven.
Number seven.
7. Did you ever see the McElroy show?
Yes.
Yeah, the
don't
episode
remember
that's
that
like,
part.
we've got clues hidden throughout the episode, and Griffin lifts up his shirt, and on his belly is just duct taped to the number 7, and he just goes, 7! Lee and I reference it all the time.
Good.
It's the episode where they call the Freemasons. It's like, you've got the people who run the fucking world, and you got them off of Google? It's so
Yeah, I should
good.
rewatch that show.
Oh, yay! Oh, Connor, what's your favorite noise that Link makes?
Okay. All right. So it's a particular type of pain noise that he
Yep.
makes. I want to say that it's after a long fall in Ocarina of Time. Because when he's falling in Ocarina of Time, there's a long scream that goes along with it that does not cut off. If you interrupt his falling, you'll just keep screaming for a while.
Yep.
But it's not the scream itself. It's when he lands after the long fall and he goes, yes! And it sounds like he's trying really hard not to curse about it. Like, really,
could-
what he's trying to say is, my fucking knees. But he goes, yeah.
This is a kid's game.
That's why Link never gets to say anything. It's because he has such a dirty mouth. Nintendo
Dude.
won't let him speak because it's going to be all foul language.
As someone who adventures and lives as hard of a life as that man does, while still being as nice as that man is, of course he's guttural.
Yeah.
He's got to get it out somehow. But
right.
I love that sound because it does sound like the kinetic energy that he was building up through the fall, like moving upwards from his legs through his head because it was stopped so abruptly. Yeah. That's
it brings me back to when I was a kid, not just because that's when I played Ocarina of Time, but also because I don't know how old I was, but like a teenager before I realized that you don't need to lock your knees when you're jumping down from things.
Mhm.
And so I just always jumped down. I never like crouched on the end
Yep.
of the jump. I don't know. I think this is something most people just understand intuitively, but I would
Yep.
always stiff leg jumping down from things.
That's how you shatter your kneecaps, bud.
Yeah, it hurts like hell. It's not good. It's not good. Don't do that. Crouch. Bend your knees. If you take one thing away from this podcast today, if you even short jump doesn't need to be like just a foot. Bend your knees just a little bit. And then you
Dissipate
go
it.
down a little bit, and then you stand back up tall instead of wrecking every joint in your legs.
Oh my god, you're gonna need surgery in 20 years, dude.
That could be. That could be.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I just thought that every time you jump down from things, it was always going to hurt really bad. And
Damn.
that's the sound that my heart made. The
Yeah.
same sound that Link makes.
Wow. Man, I've learned some things today. I love this. I love that you bring that one up too, because while she's not on the podcast, we should have her on the podcast. My partner Leah, her favorite noise that Link makes is when he just screams like a man in Ocarina of Time when you jump off a thing too high. Because, if I may, it's just "Ah!" as he's going down. It is like it is not fucking compressed in the same way that all of the noises were of the fucking 64-bit era. Like it's not like cutesy character or anything. Like this is just man screaming, and it's amazing. My answer is on the other end of the spectrum, both time-wise and content-wise. So my favorite noise is Link in Breath of the Wild, a game I have never played but watched many hours of.
Okay.
And it is when Link is hopping around. Sometimes he'll go, hoodoo. And I love that noise so much. Hoodoo. Hoodoo. Hep. Hwit. Hoodoo. It's so good.
I never noticed him making that noise. And
Yeah,
I've played many hours of Breath of the Wild. Many.
I've seen you play. You dissect those games in a way that I can see you not, for a lack of a better term, appreciating some of the aspects to it.
Not the subtle ones. The ones when Link's in pain. I know those sounds.
That's part of combat. That's part of traversal. I'm getting my job done. Whereas the way Leah plays and the way that I get to watch is a very Link just going about. Less fate of the world, more of just going forward, man. Let's traverse Hyrule. And just him hopping up them rocks. It's really good. It's a really fun noise. It's my favorite one. Hoodoo is what I'm gonna say it is, and Connor's is.
Could you please tell me how you're spelling that?
Hoodop.
Excellent.
There's definitely different like vowel sounds in there, but like the English letters, that's enough. Hoodoo works. And for some reason I'm capitalized now, so Connor's is getting written down as not the man scream, but the pain that follows. And I think the all caps really, really helps pull the point together for the Link noise there. But yeah, like credit for a guy who doesn't talk. Like his noises are pretty iconic because like his hit when he does the fucking 3 sword strike, like that's pretty notable. Like I'm sure there's a lot of like. Yep, sorry.
It doesn't get annoying, which is remarkable. Having a silent character who makes like maybe a dozen grunts, and it never gets really obnoxious.
What about the screaming Hiya that Wind Waker Link does after the circle slash?
I love it.
Yeah. So like he's got a lot of good noises.
Yeah.
For a non-verbal hero, Link makes some great sounds.
I might go so far as to say he's the best. I can't think of another character who doesn't just use language who's that expressive.
I wouldn't say as expressive, but like another iconic is the 3 dots that Red does in Pokemon. Because I can hear those. I can hear the beeps of those periods showing up.
I can't go there with you. I have no idea how that makes any sense.
That's fair. Maybe this is just a weird picadillo of mine.
I love that. I love how completely off the wall that is to say the ellipsis points of Red in the Game Boy Color Pokemon games is as expressive. Or
I didn't say as expressive, but like as notable.
As notable, sure. What can I say? The man just knows his way around a trio of periods.
Tell the Pokemon noise story from when you were a kid.
Pokemon? I don't know what you're talking about.
You were playing Pokemon out in public.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you fucking! I hate
You're gonna
this
have to tell the
podcast.
story, man.
This sucks. I'm supposed to. I'm setting you up for a fucking like nice. I'm lobbing you a nice little softball. It's like I don't remember anything, Evan. My brain is
Sorry,
just goo.
This is why I tell other people my story so they can.
Okay, cool. Here's a shitty version because it's not my story. It's just one that I like. So when Connor was a little kid, he was out playing Pokemon in public one time, and he was doing the games, and he like a Pokemon showed up. And it was like a Ghastly or something. And some other stranger kid was like, hey, man, is that a Ghastly? And Connor's like, yeah, it is. And it's just used to, fucking doesn't anymore, stick in his brain that some random kid just knew the Pokemon noises so much that he could fucking differentiate them.
That's a cool story. I wish I remembered that.
God damn it. What's our last question?
Number 57.
Oh, what a great start. You're dead.
Bummer.
All of life's great questions have been answered for you. What insignificant trivia from your life are you going to ask about next?
Whoa. All the great mysteries.
I'm going to go with how many times was I hit on that I never noticed?
That's a good one. Because you have very, very... I'm going to say you don't have any sense of it.
No.
This is a very common comment that Evan gets from me and from other people that he knows is being told that he seemed like he was flirting with somebody when he definitely wasn't.
I'm just being nice.
Yeah, he's just being nice.
Just interacting with a person.
Yeah.
I don't understand how there is like romantic connotations related to my interactions.
You know, man, I don't know what to tell you because I've never been accused of that because I don't know how to flirt at all. So
I don't think I do either. I just talk to people.
So I guess I'm not sure. This could be another question. Would you rather flirt occasionally without meaning to, but very effectively, or never be able to flirt at all?
I don't know. Yeah.
Anyway, what was our question again?
You're dead. All of life's great mysteries. What trivia do you want to know? So yeah, this is how well that I recognize if someone's like romantic, like at me. My current partner drove me to a cemetery and was like, Evan, I like you. Do you want to date? Yes or no? I'm like, thank you for pointing this out. I'm going to go throw up and not talk to you for a couple of days because I don't know how to handle emotions at this juncture in my life. And this is way too forward for me. And I'm really uncomfortable right now. And then we got together and now here we are. we got cats and everything.
Yeah, there were a couple days of tummy troubles, but they got together in the end. Don't worry. Happy ending to the story. Classic me cute in the cemetery.
Other embarrassing story. I had to learn secondhand. There was a coworker I had in a previous life, and through the grapevine, they were talking to someone, and the conversation was, "Yeah, I'd fuck Evan if I was given the chance." And I'm like, God, I feel rumbly and the tumblies talking about it. It was not mutual. It was very not.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't think it would be.
That person really liked me and my sister, and both me and Aaron were like, man, how the fuck do we get out of these conversations?
And so now is there any time in your life in particular that you think that you'd be most interested in? Like any era, like high school time where you think that somebody might have been hitting on you and you'd never noticed, or
I think high school time. Just I want to see how right my dad was about the girls in our class.
Your dad thought that they were flirting with you a lot.
No, my dad just thought they were hot. Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah.
That's pretty gross.
I mean, not for him, but for that's someone that I could see my son dating.
Okay, less gross. Still a little uncomfortable.
It's fucking weird, though. It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
And then I dated the nerdy girls, and he's like, what's wrong with you, you idiot? I'm like, Dad, all sports athletes watch anime now. You want to take anything back?
It's too late, old man. It's too late. The nerds have risen.
They're jocks now, bitch. So yeah, I'm fucking oblivious. And apparently I flirt too much or whatever. I'm not. I'm just being nice. And I just want to know when people are like, "Hey, cutie pie, what are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm getting groceries for dinner. Bye." Because like, you've seen me interact with people. Sometimes I'm really fucking blunt.
Yeah, yeah, no, you definitely you'll say right to somebody's face, I'm just not going to engage in this conversation.
I think I'm a little respectful about it, but
Sure. Oh, yeah, respectful as hell. And
I mean, as much as I
straightforward.
can be saying "fuck off," I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, yeah, it's a delicate dance.
So, yes, and I see that you are also interested in my trivia. What is the trivia that you are also interested that I may be interested in too?
I'm dead.
Segue was
so
weird, but I'm curious.
Uh, I am dead, and so I have all of eternity. And so I think for if I get this highlight reel from you about the times when you were being hit on, I would want to know when it happened when you were at work.
Okay, like me at work or you at
Yeah, yeah.
work?
No, no. When you were at work, how many times people in the general community, and like especially with that tenuous line between I'm a high school student and this is an older woman who thinks that I'm cute because I'm younger, and like doing like like playing around with the cougary kind of thing. But like, what if they were actually legitimately interested in you?
There were some when I was a bartender. Like there are a couple that I knew were hitting on me, but I'd be curious
That
how
must have
many.
been pretty shameless for you to notice. Oh yeah,
They
that
were
no,
they
that silence says yes, it was. Yes,
they
it
were
was
they
very
were
shameless.
they were drunk. And like, yeah, it's just that towel in your back pocket. For the listeners at home, I gave a drunken thumbs up. But to be fair, like it boosted my ego. Like I still think of that lady's weird compliment. I'm like, whenever I keep a rag in my back pocket when I'm like doing dishes and shit. Like, some people like my bum. I don't get it.
Yeah, no, but I bet that's kind of a treasured memory in some weird way.
It's funny. It's funny to
Yeah,
bring up in a podcast.
yeah, yeah. There's that at the very least. I think so. For me, I would want probably like the top 1,000 times I came closest to death
Ooh.
before I actually died.
Ooh. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. That's really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, yeah. Have you ever heard the story? There were like probably a handful of times during the Cold War when we came like within a hair's breadth of nuclear apocalypse.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, those stories are really intriguing to me, and I want to get that for me because I know there have been a couple times in traffic where things have gotten dicey, uh, and so like that's not so interesting. But there are probably times where someone was like this close to being like, I think I'm just gonna kill that guy. I think I'm. No, I got dinner on the stove. I can't do it right.
Yeah.
Like that close of somebody trying to kill me, or times where I almost got myself killed.
Like not to be morbid about, but like with the people whose like planes got delayed or alarms didn't go off, and like
Yeah,
they weren't part of the twin towers going down.
like those kinds of things. Yeah.
Like yeah, and
Or
oh
like
man,
I was this close to eating that sandwich that I knew had been in the fridge for 2 weeks, and then I
yeah.
decided to, or like I found something else that I wanted instead, but it like would have been botulism out the window.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Errant sneezes floating past me that
Yeah.
I just turn my head and don't wind up getting some deadly disease.
I had one that I knew about. It was actually right after I moved to my new apartment. I was going to get groceries for dinner. Apparently, that comes up often enough in my life that I think of that as a thing that I'm doing. But I was going to get groceries for dinner, and I was stopped at a red light, and I was fiddling with getting a podcast going because like it had like shifted over or whatever. And like I didn't understand my new car yet completely. So it took me a couple of seconds too long to notice that the light had turned green. And when I looked up, by the time that I would have been in the middle of the road, a car came screaming through, just blew the red light. I'm like, that could have been in me. So like, it's fucking freaky when you see it. It's just like to learn all of the times. Hey, you know, if you left the house 5 minutes later, you would have been in a horrendous car crash.
Yeah, and I think that it would be a lot of count your blessings in retrospect, because things that are like, where are my goddamn keys? But if you had found your keys a little bit earlier, you would have gotten into an accident. You're like, oh man, I'm so late for this thing, but I don't want to speed because I don't want to get pulled over, and like those things being the things that save your life in some very strange and indirect kind of way.
And I like that we're dead in these scenarios. So like especially for yours, it's like you have all that extra time to just like understand the butterfly effect, and two, to just like kind of like just sit with the weight of what had transpired, or what had not transpired, or what had almost transpired. Life, the universe, and everything.
I think too, in a lot of those moments, you would find that the crucial link in the chain was somebody being kind on purpose.
I hope so. I like that thought.
Yeah.
Because it's important to do that.
Yeah.
Just don't be a dick. It's one of my sister's favorite sayings. Don't be a dick.
I'm going to say, go out of your way to be an anti-dick. It's not as catchy.
Yeah. But what is the fucking ending to this podcast?
Yeah.
It's really not, but I don't have any great segues with where my head's at right now.
It's not a dick. The end of this podcast.
I was going to say you, but like maybe you, Connor, but not you, our two listeners. Anyway, you made it to the end of the podcast. Fucking why, I don't know anymore. But you did. You didn't have to do it. You did it anyway, and we appreciate it.
And if you know what that makes you for listening to our podcast, anti-dicks. Thank you.
Man, you're keeping this going. I'm
holding on to it. I'm committed.
Hey, Connor, Taco Bell. You're almost released. We're fine. But if you want to keep the love going, to listeners, please rate us 5 stars, share us to your friends or on social media. Just fucking do something to help us grow. I don't know. Or don't. I can't control you. You're awesome. Either way. You can hang out with us on our social medias to do the Weird Question Wednesdays, see weird memes, or just say hello at our handle, which is...
The answer is lemon.
The answer is a lemon. If you want to get more specific and send a question, an answer, or just general comments, we have an email address. You can email us at
lemonanswers@gmail.com. You're lucky that lemons are technically food, or I would not be able to remember these things right now.
lemonanswers@gmail.com. Oh my God, I didn't even talk about the lemon that I had in hot Dr. Pepper.
What?
Yeah, I had hot Dr. Pepper the other day, and you're supposed to put a slice of lemon in it.
You are really throwing me for a loop today. The ellipsis points in Pokemon Red, and now, I just had a hot Dr. Pepper. That's not something that people do. You don't just crack open a can of Dr. Pepper and warm it up on the stove like a can of beans.
In 1960s, Dick Clark told you to do it on a commercial. So it was a thing before. Yeah, it came up in a YouTube video I was watching. People were like, that sounds disgusting. I'm like, no, it doesn't. I want to try this. And it tastes a lot more like a doctor in the Dr. Pepper. It is super medicinal.
One thing I do want to try one of these days is the creamy Pepsi. That got advertised around Christmas, maybe last year, before that. Yeah, like they seriously dead ass hand to God said half Pepsi, half milk. Enjoy.
Dude, I've had cola in milk as a kid. It's really good. I remember really liking it.
Who did that to you?
My dad. It was RC Cola and milk.
Wild.
I have 2 cans of RC Cola. We can do this next time we're together.
See, you brought up Taco Bell, and now we can't finish the podcast.
Fuck! We're talking about food too much. All right. All right. It's the end of the podcast. Thank you so much. You're awesome for listening. Love you. Bye.
Taco Bell.